News stories, comes up, Fridays 6 p.m., Sundays 6 p.m. Stay tuned.
I stood on the heights of the desert, looking down at the glittering pride of Pharaoh's kingdom. The air was heavy with anticipation. For centuries, our people had groaned under the lash of the taskmaster. Now the Lord was about to move in power. I gathered Aaron and the elders of Israel. The instructions were clear. This would be a night unlike any other. Every family was to take a lamb, a sacrifice of obedience. Its blood would be our shield against the judgment. By the flickering light of oil lamps, we painted the crimson mark on our doorposts, a sign of faith for the destroyer to see. Inside, we ate in haste, our sandals on our feet and staffs in our hands. We were ready to leave at a moment's notice. A deep silence fell over Goshen, but in the heart of Egypt a shadow moved. The angel of death was passing over. Suddenly, a great cry rose from the palaces. Pharaoh, the self-proclaimed god, was broken by a power he could not control. "Go," he commanded. "Take your people and your flocks, serve your Lord, and leave this land forever." As the sun began to rise, a sea of people began to move. Thousands of souls, finally tasting the air of freedom. We were not alone. The Lord went before us in a pillar of cloud by day, a towering guide through the heat. And by night, a pillar of fire illuminated our path, turning the darkness into a reassuring glow of divine presence. But Pharaoh's heart hardened once more. He gathered his chariots and pursued us with the fury of a wounded lion. We were trapped. The Red Sea lay before us, and the Egyptian army closed in behind. The people cried out in terror. "Do not be afraid," I told them. "Stand firm and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today." I stretched out my staff. A mighty east wind began to blow and the waters of the sea began to divide. We walked through the heart of the sea on dry ground. The walls of water stood like shimmering towers on our right and left. The Egyptians followed, their chariots clogging in the mud. Then, at the Lord's word, I stretched out my hand again. The sea crashed back with overwhelming force. In an instant, the chariots and the horsemen of Pharaoh were gone. On the far shore, Miriam took up her timbrel. A song of victory erupted, a melody of freedom that echoed across the waves. "The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation." Pharaoh's pride is buried in the depths. The Red Sea in your life may look wide, and the chariots of your past may be close behind, but the power of the great I Am is above every challenge you face today. He will make a way where there is no way. Next time, follow us as we journey toward Mount Sinai and witness the miracle of manna in the wilderness. Subscribe to follow the journey. Share this to encourage a friend in their desert season. God bless you.
News stories, comes up, Fridays 6 p.m., Sundays 6 p.m. Stay tuned.